Okay, hello. Let's see, we are back with more Phoenix, Wright. I apologize for the delay. There was traffic and then I had technical difficulties. I ended up needing to make a new stream, which was, yeah, that was kind of annoying. But anyway, we can now continue this game and go into episode 4. Two people on a boat. This certainly isn't sus. I have 15 years about that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. Wait for what? You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. Revenge for what, though? Merry Christmas. Man, Edgeworth, what'd you do? I didn't realize this was also a Christmas game. Phoenix Wright's a Christmas game. How did I not remember this? I mean, I remember Saconia is a Christmas game. I mean, there's no Christmas music in it, but a lot of stuff happened on December 25th in Zirconia. Anyway, let us continue. Hey, Nick. Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Yeah, Happy New Year, you filthy addict. Yes, that was a great movie. Dare I ask why? Look, Nick, isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Okay, you want to do your training. Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea. So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news. Yeah, waterfalls are like really loud. A large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy. In a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. I wonder if they were calling it Gordy-chan in the Japanese version. Though its namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Born, can't they show real news for a change? Nick. The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? I think that would cause a lot of injuries. Good idea, Nick. Apparently, Fey Blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Oh man, no, we gotta save our boy. Can't let him go in jail. That would stop the yaoi from happening unless Phoenix also goes to jail. Then that would very much encourage the yaoi. See, a park I lived by had a pair of alligators named Gordo and Gordita. Oh, how fat were they? Edgeworth would never do something like... Yipes Maya. The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. Of course the fireman yelled at you. They're busy. Okay, they arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Who? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Okay, that's the obvious. Any ideas? Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall. Okay. Maybe we should find her a waterfall and... This is where it happened? Yeah. Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I'm surprised we're at the scene before we're at to the detention center. I can see some police walking around in there, questioning people probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal? There's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot, the trial's tomorrow! We need clues on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you so sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits. Ah. Hey, you're that guy, Harry Butts. Right, Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? Just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. Seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh. You don't say. Yeah, what the hell happened? You don't know, pal? Well, okay. Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Cloud's lawyer? Head in the... Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth. Oh. Cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not! It's impossible! I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what a witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, Detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taken this investigation that seriously. Oh no. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us. Hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial? He hasn't got one yet. What? The trial's tomorrow, isn't it? Well, I don't know the whole story. But apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case. Why not? Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd ask you to defend him. Unfortunately not. Well, pal, then you got a job to do. Help out Mr. Edgeworth. Prove that badge you wear isn't just some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. Yeah, who the hell's this witness? Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yup. It was pretty cold out on the lake last night, and it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today, I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb, yes. Man, if it's a cold day, murder is actually less likely. Like, crime always goes down in the winter in places where it's cold. It's just people aren't going outside and you know, and engaging in shenanigans because it's cold. They don't want to go outside. The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Okay, I guess that's it. Can we check the light? Anything else? I guess. Okay, detention center time. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Ah! Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney? Then laugh! Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laughing will get mad or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. This is so gay! This is just so gay! I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Yeah, what the hell happened? Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh, we're gonna help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you! Nick! Why am I always the one who has to get angry? The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes. Late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices in the courthouse. Man, I didn't get the yaoi undertones as a kid because I was still blind to that, but now, yeah, I can see why they got fan art. Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing for me. And I forget how old I was when I first started playing this game and I didn't notice the yaoi. I think I was in high school. I think. I mean, why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth? You didn't really. Gordy. I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Okay, that's just the same. Okay, we have no clues to present yet. Okay, let's go. Yeah, no, exactly. He has too much pride to want anyone else to defend him, probably. And it's like, yeah, no, he's a new guy, and maybe he does think he has the ability, but, like, that Phoenix has the ability, but it's too much for, Where the heck else am I supposed to go? Your Honor, you weren't even there. Defense always works. Your attorney's badge, Edgeworth. Let me defend you. Okay, I guess that's what we had to do. Ha. Good one, Wright. But I'm not that hard up. What? What? This is... Were there also yaoi connotations in the, in the Japanese version? Is there like a similar pun? This is so gay! I'm not that hard up! Of course! Okay! What do you mean? Yeah, exactly. What do you mean by that? Me trust the whip behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. Let me see. Oh, Your Honor, you already... Yeah, I please, oopsie daisy. Gumshoe is only 30. He looks like he should be 40. Edgeworth, I'd imagine to be later 20s in Phoenix. I guess Phoenix makes sense, young 20s. Okay, here's the thing about anime characters and what ages they are. So you know how, like, JoJo Part 2? No, JoJo Stardust Crusaders, aren't they all like 15, 16 years old? But they look like they're 20? It's like, when it's an anime character, you can't judge what age they are by looking at them. Like, okay, Maya being 17, I can see that. Let's go back to the court record. Let's look at these profiles. Okay, she's 17. You know what? I can see that. I could also see her being a little bit older or slightly younger too, potentially. That makes sense. Edgeworth being 24, okay, I can see it. Because I know he looks like he's older 20s, but I think some of that has to do with how he wears his hair and how he dresses. Right? He dresses in a way that makes himself appear older, and he's not like super baby faced, probably. Because you know how some people just have baby face forever, and then some people just kind of don't have baby face all the time. So him being that age makes sense. Gumshoe being 30 does make sense. Okay, most 30-year-olds that I know appear younger than this, unless they've done anything like fillers or Botox, in which case then they already look like they late 40s. 20-year-olds with the Botox and the fillers look like they in their 40s. It's kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. But if you watch like Seinfeld in the beginning, or like any of those sitcoms from like the 90s and the 80s, you have characters that are 30 that look like this, even though 30-year-olds today don't quite look like this. So I think it makes sense so far. We will see what happens as we continue. My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be... Well, I thought the system in Japan is... defense attorneys are aware they're going to lose. They're not trying to get you out of jail time. They're there to mitigate and to try and make the sentencing not as bad. That's usually what defense attorneys do, because the conviction rate's like 99%. So... I don't know why no one would defend you. Feels more to me like it's some conspiracy going on, and that's why nobody's defending you. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. What do you mean, this isn't Japan? This game was written in Japan, so I'm assuming that the knowledge the author had when they were writing this was based on what they know of the Japanese court system. Like, if I, as an American, were to write a game or a novel dealing with the court system, I would do a little bit of research on American courts, and it would be a little bit based on that, even if it's not completely correct. Okay, Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Stay out of this case. I'm trying to figure out what animal he looks like when he's angry. It's like a lot of these characters, their faces remind me of certain animals. He's very grumpy right here. I can't quite figure out what he looks like. Maybe that'll come to me later. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Isn't, like, Phoenix the only guy who's, like, won against Edgeworth at this point? I feel like you should swallow your pride, man. Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick... Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. When you only have one freaking witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're gonna turn your back on him, too? Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth, I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over. I think that might have been the homosexuality. Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir, what? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. Briefing? Right. I'm off. Oh. Sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about before I head back? Yeah. Why, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry. They haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually. Say, if you get time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Alright. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. Red panda. I'll have to see Edgeworth make that face again. Maybe it is a red panda. It's a cute animal. Definitely. It's an animal that's cute. It's not like a creepy looking animal or an animal that looks particularly mean. It should be some sort of cute animal. Okay. Yeah, you know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right. Now let's get investigating. Oh, now we checked out the stuff here. Wowzers, this is Gourd Lake? Yeah, I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs. This looks like this was photoshopped over whatever it actually said here. This looks like it was clearly photoshopped over that, but alright. I want a samurai dog, please! I bet they're great! With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know... No. Ooh, what are these? Party poppers? Someone left poppers here. You know, you pull the string, and it goes pop! Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Was it that obvious? Those things are really fun. Yeah, take them. Why the heck not? Oh, where'd they go? Into my pocket. Hot dog stand is closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dog. Somebody needs to redecorate. Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh. Well, a long time ago they used to grow gourds here. Wow, no way. I was sure because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. Interesting. Trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. I almost didn't see that signpost. Left boat docks. Right exit. Is there anything else to check out? Checked out the stand. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping at the scene of the murder. Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pick the picture tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Hey, Nick, what? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum, then? I'm not having this conversation. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick! Nick! Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well, what then? These things? Party poppers? Bang. Well, it responded. Yaw! Hey, you, get your hands off of that. What in the Sam Hill? Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. Sorry's nice, but it don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much a roll of that film costs? I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try and play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I wonder what the actual terms were, and I wonder if she's, like, speaking in Kansai dialect. Oh, I remember her, LOL. Okay, I'm remembering something about this case. I don't remember what the outcome is, but I remember, like, aliens or UFOs were mentioned. I think she might have been the one mentioning UFOs. I say, those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl, why, they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. Nick, help. And who are you now, her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather. Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it for bejesus's sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's drawls than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it? Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone, okay. What do we have? This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. Because I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestled meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You too. Y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed, the culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk yank for you if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta Hart, but y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. When was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so, Christmas Eve. A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one, not sure though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I see when. So what is it you do, Lotta? Me? Y'all don't really want to know, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at a university, Country U. So I hear. So, when did you come up here? Let me see, I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you all that already? Meteors. Yup, meteor showers. Falling stars. That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German-made. A genuine Solgen. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's that device you have stuck on the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that? That mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera, neat. Okay, let's look for Okay, so let's look for pictures of the gunshot, please. Trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises. Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right, now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey, y'all are pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken last night. I checked them once. I don't remember if there was anything on them, though. Well, what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? She went inside her SUV. Guess we should come back later. Nick, what is this place? Man, you know what? I'm just thinking about side tangent. I want to see Detective Gumshoe like yelling at Edgeworth to let Phoenix defend him, and I just want to see like Gumshoe yelling at them to kiss already. Also, I think that would be fun. Let's see, a boat rental shop closed for Christmas. It seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats? I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial's finished? Hey, good idea. Forest, identifying helpful clues in the forest. Boats. There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder? Nick, huh? I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. Let's visit Edgeworth again. Okay, he's not back yet. He doesn't want to talk to us. Police Department, Criminal Affairs. This guy. Wasn't this the guy in the live action? This little mascot guy back here, I think. I gotta watch the live action. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. We just finished the meeting. For better, for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Sorry, okay. It's alright, I guess we don't show you the camera. Just talk to you. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, I still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So how'd the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's a human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So they think Mr. Edgeworth did it. Well, the trial's starting tomorrow, as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe? How come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation. See, he trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn the trust he places in us. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust. And you have my word on that. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Who's this guy? Yeah, the police department mascot, the Blue Badger. It's my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him assigned mascot of Criminal Affairs Department. It's the last thing I do. I love Japan and their mascot culture. Haikyuu, the best case in the game? Okay, I'm excited. This must be the chief of detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. Lord Lake. Already cited? I don't believe it! Shouldn't you be reading something more important? No, that's the latest Babes in Uniform. Horrible! Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at that office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait, you mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him for old time's sake. Man, you didn't even get your... Okay, you didn't get your painting back? That sucks. Sir Grossberg is out as usual. Hey, Nick, look at the wall. That painting is still missing. Mia must have known about the deal with Mr. Grossberg and Red White. She kept track of all White's extortion and blackmail rackets. Okay, that's... Okay. Okay. Charlie's cuter. He's really cute plant. Okay, this is all the same stuff. Alright, let's try going somewhere else. Okay, once again, he's refusing to speak to us. He has to be Sun about this. Can't make our job easier. Hey, y'all. Wait up a sec, we got bingo. My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey. This is them, take a look. Okay, yeah, that's pretty sus. See? He's shooting him with that pistol. It looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? Not yet. You should tell us about it first. Let me pull up a cheaty guide to see if there's a correct answer here. Okay, they're saying we should say yes. What's that? Now don't y'all trying to mock my accent? I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo later. What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Lotta. Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter. I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. Question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick? Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry? What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious I'm working my day job? I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl, Fiancé, deserves the best. Fiancé? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Fiancé's a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know. She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume? She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your... Not my... What? No, she's not. She's a child! Sister. Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Oh, sounds great. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. Hey, Larry, there was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Fiancé, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold, all alone, like a loser, on the biggest date night in all of Japan. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just Fiancé's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model, I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. Trial's tomorrow. Neat. The defendant is Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth. Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. You know Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. It's all coming together now. Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs, you know, like guard dogs. Oh, okay, the samurai thing was Fiancé's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. What with the big news? Big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? So, Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry. Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgeworth's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait, you said defense lawyer. Our boy's a prosecutor. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on... Okay, well, I don't even know what that is. Okay. No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. I'll go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duties to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick? No idea. What's Gordy? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake, a giant mystery monster. Gordy. Ah, monster? Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Nick, Larry, and edgy delinquent high school prequel when Kafka. That, you know what? People would get that. That would make them money. Probably just a log or something, right? This looks like somebody making hand puppets. Like, this looks like somebody's hand doing, like, a C shape with the hand. Okay, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. $1 million? Grow up, Larry. Gordy article added to the court record. This already. Let's... Still won't talk to us. Let's see if this guy's back. Ahem. You're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes, Phoenix Wright. Aha, and you're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? Takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir. Yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? Strange, I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond. How do you say this man shot... Wait, this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Murder, you haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim's still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to the painting? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back to this office. I can't exactly claim it is stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Older, bitter desserts. R.I.P. in pieces. It's the Hammond guy anyway. Mr. Hammond? He was the defense attorney in that case. That case, yes, the DL6 incident. Yeah, DL6 was written on something else in an earlier case. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used the spirit medium. You don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. Spirit medium Misty Faye, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss, no conviction was made. The DL6 incident, yes, happened 15 years ago. Very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Faye used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please. Don't mention it. What does that case have to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. What the fuck? You want to know more? You should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait. This is a photograph of my mother. Misty Faye's photo added to court record. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. I guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Edgeworth, it's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, Wright. You were always single-minded in your work. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That's why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know, but I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. Would have thought there'd be a photo. Did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder. Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What, you mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now, this... About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th. December 28th. The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. Why is the statute of limitation on murder 15 years? That's a little ridiculous, if you ask me. I know in a lot of the U.S. there is no statute of limitation on murder. And in other places it's like 100 years. It's like, yeah, like 100 years, not 15 years. That's a bit ridiculous. No, Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations run out legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed forever. What happened to the suspect, the one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. And the thing about Japan, apparently they have a whole industry where, like, if you want to, like, change your name and, like, move away from everything, like, if you just want to, like, leave your current life and relocate somewhere else, they have services that will do all that stuff for you. So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps? I'd rather not talk about it. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you! Yes, will you? Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind, I guess you don't really need to know. Oh. My letter of request, please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Well, I guess we should. Earthquake. There. He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Isn't that what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to get into a safe area and, like... Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to the detective. Okay, then. What's going on here? Hey. This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Okay, to be continued. I do not know if I will finish the whole case. If I got to start the stream on time, I might have been able to finish the whole case. But I think I will just do maybe like within like 1 or 2 saves. Yeah, so I mean, okay, within like maybe 2 saves, so we'll see. December 26th. Karma? That's right. Manfred von Kamera. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So, was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me times 20. It's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, Maya. Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. Try my best. You should have found me a waterfall when I was asking. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence? A decisive witness? What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course, that should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. It's just this guy. Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were two men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping there on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then, the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest, now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma, yes? Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. The finger whack! Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. What the hell, man? You cannot talk to a judge like this! At least in the US, like, everything I've heard from, like, lawyers on YouTube who, like, talk about stuff, they're just like, you cannot talk to a judge like that. Like, you get on the wrong side of the judge, and it's just like your life is hell. They're like, you absolutely cannot do that. Man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But, the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So, we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now. Man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. Press. Received a call from a man? Yeah. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who is camping. What happened next, Detective? Okay, I don't think there's any issues with that. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed, not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, Detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Didn't suspect of anything. Body was found in the lake. Okay, that's it. Let's see. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts this into evidence. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon. Pistol. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Yana. Murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. Yo, who wants to... Is Edgeworth a lefty? I bet you he's a lefty. Don't use cheats for this case for the full experience. I used just one cheat. I want to know where to press them, but fine. I will try to refrain from cheating. Okay. So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Yana. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir? Was the bullet found in this body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? It's the fingerprint of the gun. I think he's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Yes, the fingerprints of a gun. I just said that. Barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate, indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Time to get Battler from here. Alright, let's see if we go full Battler. Hey, what are you doing? A 10-minute recess now. Wait. Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Okay, I'm sorry. This dude needs to be held in contempt of court. Like, I know he's supposed to be a dick, but it's just, suspension of disbelief, kind of hard when the guy's treating a judge like this. This just doesn't make sense. Okay. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot the man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you on the boat? Yes, it was me. But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Oh, what? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No, we need you. You're here for moral support. It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately, but you never know when my luck's gonna run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Bad for your heart. Do you have a heart condition? Or is it yaoi? Okay, next witness. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university. That I am? Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. Witness account. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come from up the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Wait, there were two bangs, but they only found one bullet in the guy. Sus. Huh? Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order. I'll remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake, so the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Do you have any early predictions? Okay, so the only thing that I think I remember about this case from playing it in my youth was that there were some mentions of aliens or UFOs. Like, I think. Or that might have been the next case. I don't know. But I remember something like that. So, I mean, I don't think it was Edgeworth. I feel like I need to have a little bit more reveal to make better predictions. But yeah, so it obviously had to do with Edgeworth's father. I don't know. I think that that attorney may have set this up to, like, get back at Edgeworth because he was upset at something, or the guy who killed Edgeworth's dad is involved in this. I mean, I think at the end, because, like, of the timing with the statute of limitations, I do think that the dude who actually murdered Edgeworth's father will be found, and it will be determined, like, just in time before the statute of limitations runs out. Just because it seems like that's what's happening. But, like, what happened with this case, I'm not quite sure. I will again say I think it is completely ridiculous that their statute of limitation on murder is 15 years. That to me is very bizarre because I know in the US there is no statute of limitation on murder. Like, you can solve a murder 100 years later and stuff like that. So, absolutely ridiculous. It's 15 years. So, like, what? You can murder someone in broad daylight and then just, like, go out of the country for 15 years and you're fine? Like, ridiculous. Like, I mean, go to a place where they won't extradite you anyway. Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. Oh yeah, I'm wondering if Edgeworth happens to be a lefty, because they said it was his right fingerprints. So if we can, like, show that he's a lefty, that will help us. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Yeah, check that. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. If anybody should be held in contempt, it's Von Karma for being rude to the judge. Do you really think there... Yeah! I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice it. I don't know what I noticed. I'm just gonna press her on everything. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Pressing everything. It was Christmas Eve just after midnight, I reckon. Or do you know? Just after midnight. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really? Yeah, I'm pressing her on everything, as is my right. Oh, he said not to press on everything? Okay, fine, I'll try to be careful. Was it my car? Well, your car's an SUV. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents. Then there was another bang. Fine, let's press you on there being two. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. To what end? So we're looking at the lake at that time. No, I looked after I heard that noise. You said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chats with the witness. Okay, should I pull out the bullet when she says there was a second bang? Let's try that. Or the autopsy. Yeah, cause 1 bullet shot to the heart. But you heard 2, so like what happened with the other one? That's the only question I have right now. So let's see. What do you mean careful? He said not to press on everything. I haven't lost any health from this. I haven't lost anything from this. So let's see. Let's try this. No, I fucked up. Okay, let's try the bullet. Where are the 2 pictures you have? Actually, wait. Okay, let's try this. Objection! What am I supposed to do? See, this is why I want to cheat. I'm just gonna keep pressing her on everything because that's not hurting me. If you saw it, okay. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. Well, isn't the photo like hearsay? No, it's not hearsay. It's not her eyewitness testimony if the camera took the picture. There was another bang. I'm gonna press here because she has an SUV. Yeah, this mentioned a bang when Nessie came out. I mean, not Nessie, Gordy, whatever. I'm looking up one sheet. Oh, the cheat said to, like, literally press on every statement except the first one. Oh no, this is the one we just did. Sure. Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. Sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake. It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than in the boat. Miss Hart, we bring out Nessie now? Witnesses answered the question in full. Oh, did I lose? Let's find out. Okay. Can't say anything, what can I do? Believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision and pass your judgment. Very well, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. It was me. Okay. No, I do not. Lot of heart. Your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lada, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lada. What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it, I saw it. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong! Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. You are in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma. I cannot. Miss Lada Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. Running out of time, I better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Well, what about the other man? Not expect allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. We'll find it, if you can. Okay, now they're penalizing me for pressing on the wrong stuff. Okay. Saw it clear as day, but it was nighttime. Wait, did I just press on the wrong thing again? Whatever. Oh, wait, this is the only thing. Okay, let's...
Objection!
Got you, Miss Hart, finally. What? You got what? Look at this photo. Photo I took. The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So, yeah, you told us it was foggy, too. This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? So Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart, what? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course, I said I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. Right. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So, once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See, no problem. Yeah, okay. What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog. You said you clearly saw him. I did, yeah. Enough. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? Yeah, you can say the camera's irrelevant. Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. I know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be yeah, whatever. Do you wish to press further about the camera? Yeah. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. You will testify to the court about the camera. Okay, yeah, I hear you. Camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. I heard that noise out on the lake. I'll look with my own eyes. Yeah, meteor showers don't make noise. That's the other thing that says Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. Gordy. This is what you were trying to photograph. What's this, a newspaper article? Gordy. Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Do we have proof? I mean, your camera is set to take for noise. Okay. I guess, yeah, we can try the camera again. Okay, no, I cheated and looked at that, but that was my line of thinking. I just can't afford to die right now. Where's this proof? Okay. Proves your camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. I see. I, too, thought it was a little strange. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she so succinctly... Why can't I say that? Said so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it, but what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart? Why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Hope to fry?
Objection. Objection.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Okay. Oh, hope to fly, not fry. My brain read that as fry. I've had a very long day. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood. Okay. I'm an investigative photographer. That's kind of interesting. That's all I was hiding. Are you sure that's all you were hiding? There wasn't much else to look at. Okay, that's...
Hold it!
Hold your hush-pushy puppies, Pops. I'm getting... Really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there any normal person be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you were looking for Gordy. Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give a boat a second thought. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. It's hard. Are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just, I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching the boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo. Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day, shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she's gonna enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but she'll let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Yeah, show the enlargement. Yeah, let's... Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has the enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist? What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. What's the meaning of this, Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still cannot see who's firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, oh, they're firing with their left hand, not their right hand. Yeah, that's the left hand. That's the left hand, and they said the right hand fingerprints were on it. So that's sus. That's sus. That's some shit to try and work in later. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. As for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. Okay, so what do we gotta do? Present the gun? Any other good has done any of us? That's why I requested you not show us. I suppose this means that this cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart, and none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? Whatever. I don't really care about you, bro. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. Show other evidence.
Objection.
Okay. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta start this over. Okay, let's go back to this. Okay, well, at least it's just trial. Is there any way to speed through this? How fast does autoplay go? Not that fast. Okay, it's kind of annoying. I don't understand why I was supposed to object to the enlargement. We'll see. But it's cool, I could go through this without losing life points now. Oh my god, you talk so much! Wait, am I able to save? Oh, I can save in the middle of things. Okay, I should have done that. That's on me. It seemed obvious you should have noticed the hand that was holding it. Yeah, it's like, no, that's what's annoying, because, like, you can notice these things, but you have to, like, present the right thing at the exact right time. So, like, even if you have the right idea, if you don't, like, enter it at the exact right moment, the specific thing, it's like, it won't take it. Why can't I speed through this? Okay, let's refill Mr. Edgeworth. Press on this, I think. Okay, that's how we get the bullet and the gun. Let's see. Let's see, okay. That's the other thing that's annoying. You can only present one piece of evidence at a time. Like, I can't present the photo and the gun with the fingerprints at the same time. Okay, let me see. What the heck did we press? Okay, we got the fingerprints. We got the gun now. Okay, so I think that's all we could do at this point. Okay, we got stuff here. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, let's get back to
Objection!
Okay, getting back to where we were after I finished pressing her the first time. I guess I will say it was my mistake for not saving.
Hold it.
Yeah, just press further on everything. Oh, I forgot to hit the other things. It went green again too quickly. Okay, here we go. This whole thing is another Kaipora Gaibora. I wasn't responsible with saving.
Hold it.
Okay, we saw this. Oops.
Hold it.
Okay, time for Maya to save us. Yep. So if anyone's just coming in, I lost and I didn't save properly, so I'm going through everything again now. That's why it's a little bit quiet. I'm happy to talk or to do regular chatting. Okay, we're starting to get places again. Okay. Okay, let's just save here because we went through a good portion of stuff. Yes, all right. Okay, let's. Yes, Phoenix.
Objection!
Okay, yes, that you had a problem with the fog. So, right, it was a cold night. Okay, fog was fixed. Okay, that wasn't a problem. This was a problem.
Objection!
Okay.
Take that! Take that!
Okay, we're almost back to where we left off. Almost back to where we were before I died. Got Phoenix's son boyfriend sent to prison. Okay, alright.
Objection! Objection!
Yeah, come on. Let's do. I should have saved when they asked me. The choice, the questioning. It's very stupid of me to not save there. Yeah, this is where this is not. No.
Objection!
But you're not a normal person. Okay, yep, photograph. So I took this photo in. Okay, now we get the enlargement, and then I'm not going to be a dumbass and pick the wrong thing without saving first. Took this photo in what? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, show the enlargement.
Objection!
Okay, show us the enlargement. Okay. Now we're almost back to where we were. That took too long. Bad, what should I do? Object to the enlargement. Okay, I thought objecting to the enlargement would be saying that there's a problem with it. Not, this is like objecting because of the enlargement. Let's see. Okay, what's strange about the photo?
Take that!
Here, Your Honor, the shooter. I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol. The hand. That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. The man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts.
Take that!
I had it. The game just wouldn't let me present it. I had to present it in the game's way, which was annoying. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, you learned that. You learned that from your boyfriend. The man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom is quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Let's do the smart things. This is a smart thing that I'm doing right now. The victim. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. So you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
Objection.
I have to screw up before I can be intelligent enough to remember to make use of the saves. That is my toxic trait. Okay, I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. Why? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. Distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. Further than a meter away? How big was this boat? Oh, no, wait, a meter's only like 3 feet. Okay, no, wait, a meter's not 3 feet. No, a meter is closer to 6 feet. Isn't a meter close to... I'm looking up the conversion. Because I'm a dumb American that don't know metric. Okay, no, 1 meter is... Okay, it's a little bit more than 3 feet. Okay, okay. I don't know why I thought a meter was 2 meters for a second, and I was very confused. Okay, a meter away, that makes sense. A meter, that's... Okay. Oh, he just told us that's 3 feet. All right. There's no way it could have been suicide. What if he set up a contraption to shoot him? And there was some machine that did it, and he also threw the machine over the boat with him. Yeah, wait, what the fuck's a kilometer? Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for today. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. Yeah, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No. I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Don't you mean not guilty? Once again, not guilty and innocent are two different things. Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look. I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? He's tsundere. I requisitioned a transcript of Lada's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. She heard 2 bangs! Why are they ignoring this? Why are they ignoring the 2 bangs? Like, clearly that means something. Did they call him Phoenix because someone killed him and he came back to life? Well, that happened in this case. Except he didn't actually die. It was just Edgeworth got found guilty. So I will do a little more. I'm not going to finish this case today, but I will do some more because I want to continue this. Hey, Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey, why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Okay. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess I'll send you a bill or something. Why picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She does sound like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Sure is quiet here with nobody around. Right, I have to get Maya out of that detention cell soon. Okay, he's not here. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around the park. Wonder if Detective Gumshoe's here today. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Kiance. Okay, nothing new here. Let's see if there's anything new here. Again, it's closed? Oh, come on. Okay, that's... Alright, here we go. Hey, pal. Trial today at her, Yes, what about the trial? Well, I was gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Well, you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. DL6 incident? Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. Still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. I want to talk to you about Maya. She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff? I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth. He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail gonna be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What, Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. All right, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Anything new? Okay, it's the same thing. We can go back to the detention center. Let's go get Maya. Finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what'd you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? Posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding. Any clues? Okay, go back to the park. Annoying. I did notice one thing while I was here in detention. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they keep it very clean. I mean, have you noticed anything about the case? Well, not much more than that, no. There aren't many cops around today, are there? Probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Lotta. Y'all really did it today? What do we do now? No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility, but I just went up there and started babbling about any old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? What'd you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness, even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Memory's a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Right. You mean the first time you witness a murder. What about Gordy? Right. Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. All right, Lotta, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too. Finish your... Lotta, what do you mean by making it up? Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us. Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these Southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most Southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not? What do we do, Nick? Let me just cheat right now, just to see. I mean, I'm inclined to say deal, but I am just double checking if I'm correct. Okay, deal. My instincts were right. We don't have any other leads. Yeah. What else are we supposed to do? How much? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. What? Gordy? Well, Gordy does. I mean, Gordy might not exist. Then bring me proof that shows he doesn't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something, y'all come to me first, got it? Okay, right. See y'all later. Hunting. Okay. We're searching for Gordy for him. Okay. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait. You didn't go and do something that's gonna hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is. Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me, then? Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy. I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Really? You can take whichever one you like. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, Missile. Missile? He's a canine police dog still in training. Missile! Hey, I love that this dog looks like a Shiba. Like, this looks more like a Shiba than a German Shepherd, and I know normally German Shepherds are police dogs. Are Shibas police dogs in Japan? I wonder. Here he is. Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog. This will help us how? Woof. Next secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole. We're looking for a monster. Yeah. How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here. We're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. I can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. Well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. My instinct is saying the fishing pole, because I'm thinking maybe we could, like, fake a picture and give her a fake picture of Gordy, and that would make her happy. And, like, you could do that with fishing line. I think. Let's just save in the meantime. Let's see, or we could end the stream here for now. Oh, they said choose to borrow the dog in the guide. Okay, apparently I went places out of order. What would the dog help us with, though? Besides being cute. Okay, maybe we'll borrow the dog. Maybe we'll finish the investigation and saves. Very cute with shiny eyes, okay. Okay, stuff is different now. What's that? The Steel Samurai, Nick! Yo, Maya! Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it was my girl Kiance's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here. It would be, like, really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow. That's really impressive she could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free. You know what I'm wondering? You know how this says samurai dogs? Like, they were saying, oh, this thing is like gourd-shaped. I'm wondering if these aren't actually hot dogs, but if it's a sweet potato stand. And these are sweet potatoes, because sweet potatoes can have that shape. But it would be very weird to have a hot dog in that shape. I wonder if this is supposed to be sweet potatoes and the localizers are like, oh, Americans are going to think it's weird for people to just be buying sweet potatoes at a stand. We better change it to hot dogs because that's a normal American thing. I gotta look this up later to see if I'm correct on this or not. All right, we will continue. Hey, Nick. Missle's been acting strangely. All right, that little creature of the detectives. Hey, I love little doggies. Good boy, good boy. What's wrong, Missile? Missile! Oh, he ate the whole stand. Oh no. My samurai dogs. Wow, he ate every single one. I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry! Sorry, don't pay my bills, Nick! It's gonna have to this time. What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. I know what happened. I know what happened! Alright, here's what happened. The 3 dudes were on the boat. 3 dudes were on the boat. Edgeworth, the dude that died, and the guy that did it. Now, after the first bang, Edgeworth freaked out. Maybe because it also shook and because it was loud, and he has his PTSD, right? So Edgeworth curled down into a little ball. And then the guy shot the gun a second time, killing him. Edgeworth was not in the picture because he was curled up in a little ball underneath, so we couldn't see that. They also introduced the earthquake fear early on, and that's like a mystery thing where, you know, they usually introduce like key elements early on and then they come back later. Okay, so Edgeworth was laying down and the other guy shot him. And then after he shot him, the guy who died fell into the lake. The other guy jumped into the lake and swam away and left the gun in the boat with Edgeworth. So that's what happened. I'm calling it now. That's my theory. And right now this is day 2. Yeah, this is after the first day of testimony. This is the second investigation part. Okay, let's see if I'm correct later. Okay. Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right, when the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry, when did you get that big thing? Oh, the big guy? I've had it for about a month, yeah. He's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Uh-huh. Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Compressor? Yeah, it's a little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh. And here, I thought you'd inflated it by yourself. Can we show him anything of note? It's a big boss. Okay, maybe. Found anything about Gordy? No. Okay, she's not gonna help us. Okay, oh, I don't think this is new. Okay. Only one photo. The UFO. Yeah, she was talking about UFOs. Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. So you really are a university student. Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right, okay. Yeah, who the hell was at the boat rental shop? Questions. You know, you can't catch many fish in this lake. I'm not after small fry, I'm after the biggest fry of them all, Gordy. Really gonna try to fish out a monster? Save Edgeworth, yes. Brings a tear to my eye in more ways than one. Okay, that's... Actually, let's examine some stuff. Compressor, I use it to fill up that balloon there with air. Just got it repaired yesterday, man. What a drag that was. Okay. Those flags look sadly out of place here. I don't know, I think it gives the place kind of a festival atmosphere. Reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses. War of the what? You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses? What the heck is that? Our local fair used to do it every summer. I guess we were the only ones. Okay. Let's try the boat rental shop again. Nick? How could you? Yeah, I agree with her. You should, yes, he deserves to be hit for that. Okay, watch this, Nick. Just try not to reel in any empty cans or boots, okay? Here we go. Man, was that my leg a SpongeBob reference? Okay, this isn't new. Okay, this is weird. It's just saying, okay. Borrow the fishing pole, go to the lake, okay, go back, then get the metal detector. Okay. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Alright. Okay, let me just see where the heck we're supposed to go with this thing now. Okay, now we can go to the... Oh, boat rental shop. Yeah, maybe we can, Okay. Oh yeah, maybe we found another bullet or a shell casing. Check it out, Maya. Or the guy was already dead before they got out to the lake. It's possible too. Nick, look. Huh? An air tank, huh? The valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh, huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags. Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. No, what are you talking about? It looks, there's something about... Yeah. Yeah, it matches what you have. It's the same flags, and did it blow up your samurai? Look, why would I need a tank anyway? To inflate something? Inflate what? Big puffy steel samurai. Now, why would you go ask me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz, so I tried using the tank to inflate it just once, and it didn't go so well. Yeah, where'd you find it? So I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us! Fine, whatever. It's like, what I said, the compressor was busted, so I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that, and then, blam. The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. Off into Gourd Lake. It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. Yeah, when did this happen? So the tank and the steel samurai, was this the other bang? You were trying to fill up, flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. 20th, a week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kenyase gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. Flew way out there, took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? No. It's too bad. It's not all bad we solved one mystery at least. A mystery. Maybe we should go tell her. I guess we'll say he doesn't exist. There's no such thing as Gordy. What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? I mean, we can say that the bang was this. So I think that was the date. This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. With your giant inflatable samurai dog. There, about a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang. The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay, you win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Lotta. So tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about a witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. I mean, I could have guessed that. There's someone there. I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah. The night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all, just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Bye now. Y'all take care. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells is usually the butts. Someone should whip that butts into shape. Can we view the photo? Okay. Yeah, let's... Okay, the cops took the boat. Can we not knock on the door? Let me knock on the door. I just see. Oh, okay. I did not realize that. Meg, that you? Is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg, yes? Finally, you made up your mind, have you? My mind? Still run the pasta shop when I'm gone? Pasta. Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You made your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home. Hello, hello. What was that? Parrot, the one on that perch. I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello. Okay. Fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. Okay. I bet you the bird is gonna repeat something. Wait, best pasta west of the Rockies? Why are they acting... Okay, I guess that's... They're trying to make it seem like it's in America when it's obviously not. Oh, this is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Though now that you mention it, we haven't got many orders for spaghetti lately. Oh, man, I wonder what noodles he... Was this like Somen or something? Oh, wrong thing. Okay. Dude, we want to ride one of your boats. That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I understand them. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. Okay. Let us examine. Okay, bird. It's amazing parrot. Good morning. Hello. It ignored me. They're gonna put the parrot on the stand, aren't they? You forgot, Meg. You gotta call her name first. Her name? Polly. How you been? Too bad all she can say is hello. Well, Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. Secret words? Polly, Polly, what's your name? Polly? Okay. Fishing pole. Got fish prints. It's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Okay, let's try showing him everything. Okay, I'm not sure what else would be of interest to him. Got a lawyer? Okay. I don't believe it. This old guy's the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith! Now's our chance to clear things up. Sir. No, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on the lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister? Alright, I'll help, but on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Yeah, I mean... Who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? Okay. A tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello, hello. Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Yep, I seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith. Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Yep, the other night out on the lake. Yes? I know all about that. I seen it. Please. Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. The fuck? What am I supposed to show this guy? Re-examine. No, we cannot re-examine the parrot. Oh, we have more stuff we can ask. Tell everything important to the parrot. Okay, what's the number to the safe? Okay. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Yeah, what'd you see? I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably nighty. Up. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one. Bang! A while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself, yup. What did he say? Yup. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by heart time, I promise. I need to know earlier than that. You know what? Little Terry was just here. Yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers growing out of his face. Is he talking about Detective Gumshoe? He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh, wait, I had one more question. Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6. What'd you just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. Hey, mister, I mean Dad. It's getting weird. Who is this old guy? Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh, what? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Okay, yeah, let's... Hey, pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something, yeah? Yeah, what's with this dude? Oh yeah, the old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... That was supposed to be top secret! Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. Haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. I don't know if he was mentally sound enough. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hot yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds sus. Please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about the DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file, so I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. Yeah, we can do that. Bird. What's that, a parrot? The old man at the boat shop's rental parrot. The parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. What? Oh yes, the flashback to 2 minutes ago. I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if... What if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be? I get ya. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there's the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need. All right. Way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. It's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred because of DL6. Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Case summary. Summary, found it. Here you go. December 28, 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. Wait. This game didn't come out in 2016. Oh, right, because this was supposed to be a future. Right, this was supposed to be the future when these games came out. But I know this game didn't come out in 2016, because I'm pretty sure I played it before 2016. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all of the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours. What the fuck? That would be scary like that, in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors, one of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes, so Mile Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Victim data. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son Miles. Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. From the angle of the bullet and the other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? It sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Got any data on the suspect? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. Man arrested as the suspect was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it, but he was found innocent thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? Maybe he's the boat caretaker. And this guy's just pretending to be senile. I guess I know what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Okay. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Okay, I think that's it for today. I will continue this tomorrow night or Monday night. I'm not sure. Oh, yes, we do want to save. We want to save. That's important. Yes. Let's save here. Okay, thank you everybody for watching. My new schedule will be posted sometime tomorrow. And yes, sometime tomorrow the new schedule will be up. I might be streaming this. If I am streaming this tomorrow evening, it'll be 5 or 6 p.m. EST. Thank you everybody for watching. Have a good night and good rest of your weekend. Bye!